on the behalf of ISF College of Pharmacy, Moga. Today, I will perform an experiment, that is to perform the identification test of given unknown sample, that is phenol. So, I am Mohammad Javed Akhtar, working as an associate professor at ISF College of Pharmacy, Moga. So, how will we proceed? First, we will go for the preliminary test, then we will go for the confirmatory test. Preliminary test includes flame test, test for unsaturation and solubility. After that, we will go for the confirmatory test. Confirmatory test includes ferric chloride test, bromine water test and azo dye test. Here we require the sample or reagent, that is phenol, aniline, concentrated hydrochloric acid. Then we require bromine water, ferric chloride, sodium nitrite and NaOH. We also require here general laboratory apparatus, which includes beaker, conical flask, test tube and test tube stand with holder and dropper. For the preliminary test of phenol, first we have to perform flame test. In the flame test, we have to take a little amount of sample, this spatula, and we have to heat in an open flame. If it will give you a sooty flame like this, that means that compound is aromatic. And if it will give you a non-sooty flame, that means compound is aliphatic or it is not aromatic. Test for unsaturation, there is two tests for the test for unsaturation, that is Bayer's test and the another one is bromine water test. I am going to perform the Bayer's test. Bayer's test is alkaline KMnO4. We have to take a little amount of Bayer's reagent and then we have to take a little amount of sample. If there is discoloration in the Bayer's reagent, that means the compound is unsaturated, and if the Bayer's reagent color retains, that means the compound is saturated. So here it means that the compound is unsaturated. So we have to check the compound solubility in water and ether. When the compound is soluble in water and ether both and they are acidic to litmus, that is blue litmus changes to red, that means that compound is aliphatic aromatic acids or phenol. And when it is basic to litmus, that means that compound is amine, and when it is neutral to litmus, that means that compound may be aldehyde and ketone or ester. So we have to check the solubility first of all in water. The compound is miscible with water. Now we have to check the solubility in ether. Again we will take a little amount of sample and then we put little amount of ether. Here the compound is soluble in ether also. Now we have to go for the litmus test. Next we will go for the litmus test. The litmus test, we have to take a little amount of crystal of phenol. Solubilize in water. We have to check with blue litmus paper. Blue litmus test, blue litmus gets converted into red. That means that the compound is either aliphatic or aromatic acid or phenol. For the confirmation of phenol, we have to go for the another test, that is sodium bicarbonate test. We have to take a little amount of sample in water and then we have to put sodium bicarbonate solution to it. See, there is no effervescence or the release of carbon dioxide. That means that the compound cannot be aliphatic or aromatic carboxylic acid. So the compound may be phenol. In the next test, we will go for the confirmatory test of phenol. Ferric chloride test for phenol. In this, we have to take a little amount of ferric chloride in the test tube. And then we have to put phenol solution to it. When the color changes to dark blue, purple, that indicates for the phenol, the color should not be yellow or orange. The next confirmatory test for phenol is bromine test. In this, we have to take a little amount of bromine solution and then we have to put the phenol solution to it. The discoloration of the bromine solution indicates for the unsaturation or confirmatory test for the phenol. Another confirmatory test of phenol is azo dye test. In azo dye test, we have to first take 0.4 ml of aniline with 1 ml of concentrated HCl and then we have to dilute with 1 ml of water and put this solution in ice cold mixture, because this reaction, azo dye reaction, goes at 0 to 5 degrees Celsius. In another conical flask, we have to take sodium nitrite 0.2 gram in 2 to 3 ml of water, and this mixture is again also ice cooled at 0 to 5 degrees Celsius. When the temperature will be maintained at 0 to 5 degrees Celsius, then we will mix this sodium nitrite mixture to the aniline mixture. Mix with the help of glass rod. Again cool the sample or maintain at 0 to 5 degrees Celsius. In another beaker, we have to take cold solution of alkyl phenol, that is 0.2 gram of phenol in 2 to 3 ml of 10% NaOH. And again this mixture is also cooled at 0 to 5 degrees Celsius. Cooled alkaline phenol will be mixed to the sodium nitrite reagent reaction mixture. A very good orange-red dye is prepared, which can be filtered out. This is the confirmatory test of phenol, that is azo dye test.
I hope you liked our video. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and share.
Thank you.